Hello there. We had a strong, unusually strong solar wind over the weekend, which meant that the aurora borealis could be viewed as far south as Kent here in the United Kingdom. So that's quite unusually far south, but it's something we might see a little more often in the next few years as we head towards a solar maximum. But it hasn't stopped the unsettled weather, and even though the jet stream is not as strong as it was last week, it's still fairly strong. It's still driving low pressure across our shores and therefore driving in showers or longer spells of rain, and that's certainly the case through the rest of the working week. So let's have a look a little bit more detail, because we've had showers for Monday, showers for Tuesday, a little bit of fog around first thing Tuesday morning and a chilly start with some ground frost. The fog most likely in the north where the winds are a little bit lighter, but perhaps fewer showers later in the day and not as heavy for western areas as a ridge of high pressure briefly builds. It's just a transient ridge of high pressure because behind me we've got more rain coming in. So with some sunshine and slightly lighter winds, 11 to 13, not feeling too unpleasant for early November, but we'll have a temporary frost in the northeast ahead of this next band of wetter weather, our main weather front, if you like, through the working week, which will again bring perhaps as much as an inch of rain to Northern Ireland through the night and then across the mainland as it moves its way gradually eastwards, clearing to sunshine and showers, but just dragging its heels a little across southern and eastern areas. Behind it, the air turns a little bit cooler in the north, but obviously concerned because we've still got flood warnings out. Even though they've been dropping away, the likelihood is that we will start to build again because the ground is just so saturated and the river's so full, it's been so wet. So you can keep up to date on any weather warnings on the website and of course the local detail as well. Once that weather system, that front clears away, low pressure is still with us, so it's still not a completely dry picture. Lots of showers will move through and we're tapping into some of this Arctic airflow coming around that area of low pressure, so feeding in some cooler air, and that means that we could see some snow up over the tops of the Scottish mountains. Slightly different distribution depending on the wind direction, but it looks like a westerly or southwesterly driving those showers in on Thursday, southern and western coast, western Scotland. By Friday, it's a slightly different scenario, but you can see the temperatures are just starting to dip away on Thursday. By Friday, the winds are coming down from the northwest, so we'll have a slightly different areas where we see the showers, more so for northern Scotland, snow over the tops of the Highlands and the Grampians, some showers coming down through the North Channel into the Cheshire Gap, perhaps down through the Midlands, so just 8s and 9s, again, those temperatures just dipping away. By the time we come to the weekend, there is some discrepancy in the computer models and what they think is going to happen to this band of rain. So quite slow progress in for this particular computer model later in the day on Saturday and into Sunday. When we look at the preferred situation at the moment, the preferred computer model, it does look as if that rain will come in more quickly as we head into Saturday here and then cross during Saturday night into Sunday. Quite tightly packed isobars again. We'll see some brisk winds with our weather front on Wednesday and again Saturday into Sunday. And actually, it does look as if when we go into next week, temperatures rise a bit, accompanying more Atlantic air and yet more rain and strong winds. So there's certainly quite a lot to keep our eye on. At the moment, it looks like Remembrance Sunday may well have quite a few showers around or some longer spells of rain.